Hi, my name is Genevieve. Today we are going to go over how to create a unit using the Understanding by Design template. This tutorial focuses specifically on stage 1 of the template. In the first part of the template, we address the course and unit summary. In this area, you're going to input basic information about your course. This includes the details regarding the subject discipline, time frame of your course, and course material that will be used in your course. As you can see, the portion of this template is straightforward but necessary to develop a strong framework for your course. The course and unit summary ensure that you have established how the unit will fit in the overall theme of your course. For the unit summary, you are going to explain the general outline of your unit. It is important to keep the unit overview in simple terms so that everyone outside your subject area could understand the basic premise of the unit. In the big idea, you are going to be providing details that fit your unit together. When creating the big idea, you should provide elements that inspire your audience. The big idea is not meant to teach the concepts, but the learners get excited about the unit and ready to engage with the learning material. The next portion of stage 1 focuses on providing the information regarding professional organizations that provide standards and requirements for the competency of this unit. This information is crucial because it ties your unit to professional organizations. Ensuring unit and course that are tied to organizations ensures that your unit is credible. In other words, your learners can be ensured that the course was designed with professional standards and not just made up on a whim by the instructor. Standards and/or competencies are established by the professional organizations previously listed that are tied to the discipline of this course. For some course topics, finding this information can initially be challenging. However, it is necessary. This is the portion of developing your unit that informs individuals why learning the material is relevant and ensures your course material is credible since it is formulated from professional standards. In this area, you will list competencies that your learners need to meet to be successful in the course, education, or profession. The purpose of competencies is to provide your unit with sound and credible structure, but is not meant to be the overarching purpose. The next part of the stage 1 template addresses skills, understandings, and knowledge that the student should gain from the course or unit. In this portion of the template, you will tie each meaning and acquisition elements to the professional standards described earlier. For the transfer portion of the section, we are focusing on abilities that the student should be able to do independently outside of the course unit. The primary goal of Understanding by Design is to aid students in skills of transferring what they have learned beyond the unit. If transfer information is successful, the learner will be able to apply the unit concepts in other situations outside of the unit or course. Next, we delve into the meaning portion of the Understanding by Design template. In the meaning portion, we address essential questions. We revisit the element of the big idea of the course. Essential questions are meant to be thought-provoking questions that promote inquiry, meaning-making, and transfer. Essential questions will often cause more questions. Essential questions should not have obvious answers. A well-made essential question will engage learners to look at other possibilities. Many individuals new to instructional design will make the mistake of providing questions that have straightforward answers that relate to the unit material. However, essential questions are not meant to be tied specifically to the course unit. Essential questions should be sincere questions that could be asked in a variety of real-world situations. All essential questions should be stated in the form of a question. Next, we look at understandings. Understandings are the insights and conclusions that students should develop regarding the concept of the unit or big idea. Wiggins and Mattei describe understanding as the moral of your unit. The understanding should be phrased in full sentence statements. One common mistake of understanding is to make them specific to a skill. Instead, understanding should be made so that they're transferable across learning disciplines. Next, we look at the acquisition portion of this form. In the acquisition portion of this form, we develop the knowledge and skills that we hope a student gains from completing this unit. For the knowledge component, you will address the rudimentary concepts that the learner should be able to recall. You do not need to classify all knowledge items. However, it should be the essential information that should correspond to the big idea of your content and transferable skills that you want the student to obtain. When thinking about knowledge items for your UDB, it is helpful to think of them as factual information that students should be able to recall. Finally, when we talk about skills, we are referring to the processes and procedures that the student should be able to complete at the end of the unit. Unlike understandings, which are meant to be statements that are more abstract and transfer across disciplines, skills are grounded in the procedures students should be able to complete specific to the unit. Thank you for taking the time to view this tutorial of completing Stage 1 of Understanding by Design template.